Good morning. Welcome to day 45. This is a great middle of the road time to reassess where we're at and where we're trying to go. So for me personally, I've done the dinner party once in a while. I've done something else. This time went out to dinner with my buddy. No more of that. I'm locking it in. I'm 45 days into the program and I need to make some minute changes, not life-altering changes, but I really want to get focused with my fitness and really dial it in. So about 45 days in, it's a good time to assess where you're at. I'm still at 161.4. I'm not really fluctuating. It's been that way for over a week. And because of that, we're going to make some hardcore changes. Going to snidbit a little here on the diet. Going to be a little smarter with what time we go to bed, especially when I get home from work. I've been up for like an hour or two. I work late at night. I'm in the restaurant business, if you're just tuning in. And for me, I got to do something about that. I got to get to sleep so that I could get up so that I'm not doing a video at 10 o'clock. I slept like shit last night. I went to bed, stayed smart. Yesterday was my day off, stayed home, didn't leave the house at all other than the gym in the morning. Went to the market after the gym and stayed in the house for the rest of the day. It was kind of cold, damp, kind of rainy, shitty. It was Valentine's Day, so everybody and their mother was out. And I'm a bachelor, so I don't want to be involved in that chaos. So I just did my own thing. I watched a little golf. They didn't do well, my guys. And got through the day. Got to bed at about 10 o'clock. Woke up at about 3 o'clock in the morning. Really couldn't go back to bed. Had to listen to a couple videos that I listened to at night to get my head right, to get my brain straight. Little sleep meditation videos on YouTube, which I absolutely love. And there's a different one for any moment you're going through. You want to bring in more abundance in your life. You want to release negativity. Just type that in. There's so many videos now on YouTube that you can find exactly what you're looking for and maybe something you hadn't thought of to help you get back to sleep. So I got something on, made me comfortable. It had a little rain in the background, a little thunder, and I was out cold, but I didn't wake up till 9. And I've been kind of just getting my day right, making some plans for how we're going to assess the next 45 days plus of this program and what I'm going to need to do personally to be able to keep my word to the highest level possible. So I'm up in my cardio every day. It's going to be 40 minutes to an hour. I haven't decided exactly in that time, but I know today is going to be an hour. And these are the things you got to do. An hour on the treadmill is not a bad time. I listen to a podcast, do what I need to do, and an hour out of your 24-hour day is not going to make or break your life. But it will help you to dial in what you want to be most important in your life. And if fitness, making changes, having goals, and crushing them is something you want, then get on board, baby, because we're about to get it done. So without further ado, out in the living room, I've already made both my juices because I was damn thirsty. So what I usually do, put you up here, what I usually do on days that's not lifting. So today's not lifting. Saturday and Sunday for me are just cardio. I have a juice that I'm drinking out of while I'm rolling to the gym, while I'm walking around the house, while I'm doing stretches. And I only need one for the gym to be packed. So I already got my headphones in there. I got my wallet in there. And we're going to go right in. We're going to take the pills. And we got an hour today, so we want to make sure we get a good stretch. It's a little brisk outside still. We're going to fight through that. I have the sweatshirt on, going to wear my comfortable sweatpants, and we're going to be in business. But before that, we're going to take our pills. We're going to get a good deep stretch. And I'm excited to get things going. I need to get in the right headspace, and I am locked the fuck in. Pills are in. I've shared my time with people for the last couple of weeks, especially while I'll be doing this program, make myself available for my friends. And I've skimped on myself. Not a ton, but I shouldn't be going to dinner parties. I shouldn't be going out to dinner at 8 o'clock. There's some adjustment and tweaks where I could still fulfill the obligation of my friends, but have them fulfill their obligation as my friend in supporting me in a program, something that's important to me that they need to fulfill. So I'm a daytime guy. I keep that rule for a reason. Anything you want to do in the day, 98% of the time it's going to be a yes, unless I'm working, obviously. But anything that happens after 7 o'clock, unfortunately, the answer is going to be no. I want to be in the house, or at least down this part of my street, close to my house, by 7. The absolute latest I want to be home is 9 o'clock, the absolute latest. I don't want to be out past 9 o'clock. And we're going to put those changes in immediately. So they're starting right now. So other than work and working out and eating smart, I ain't doing it. And we'll see you in the spring. That's what I say to all my friends. So I'm comfortable being by myself. You'll learn to be by yourself. And that'll be good for your life anyways. You should be able to be comfortable with just being with you. Unless your friends are 100% behind you, they're going to, at some point or another, ask you to cheat on what you're trying to do to fulfill what they want to do. Whether it's go to the movies and have just a little bit of popcorn, these little things, they're going to get in your way. I'm telling you. You can try to do them in the beginning, but eventually they're going to get in your way. It's better to just do shit during the day, hang out, do what you're trying to do. Athletic, fitness-wise, we play a lot of Frisbee. We go for bike rides out here because it's fairly nice in the afternoon. Probably another week or two, it's going to be in the 70s, 80s, and start going up. So I want to make sure my body's ready for those changes in weather. So we're going to crush it from here on out. We're going to make some big changes. So I'm excited about that. So let's get on the floor. Let's bang these stretches. Put you down here. And let's immediately go right back. Right leg back. I'm still a little tight from Wednesday's legs. And at this point, I kind of like it. Makes walking on the treadmill a little more fun because I feel my quads move because they're nice and tight while I'm walking. So I'm excited to get there. Yesterday it was a mob scene. This is why I don't like going this late. I like going earlier in the morning, less people. Middle of the day like this, it's hard to even get on a machine. But I don't have a lot of other alternatives. There are other gyms in town. They're just not great for me. I have a gym called Bridge Fitness that I used to attend. Great people. Good, decent gym. Got some older equipment. But older equipment works just like newer equipment. A weight is a weight. You know what I mean? The only problem with that gym is it's too small. So God forbid they have a class, even a class with like 4 or 5 people in it, it's crowded. They're gathering around where I'm trying to work out, and I really need my space. And it's a little pricier. I'm not a fan of Planet Fitness at all. I hate working out there. I hate the gym. I hate the culture of Planet Fitness. No egos, don't feel good about yourself, but promote pizza parties and bagel parties, and it's all about money. This whole don't be mean thing. We're living in this crazy bubble in this world where people are in your space, they're in your life, they're making assessments about who you are as a human being based on what they see for the minute, 10 minutes, hour and a half that they see you, which is absolutely ridiculous. And if they feel like you've done something that they don't appreciate, they're getting involved. And it never used to be that way in life. No one would butt into somebody else's conversation or life unless it was altering, like someone was getting the shit kicked out of them, or there was some kind of abuse happening, or robbery, or people would always get involved in that kind of shit. But nowadays, they want to get involved in every part of you, and that shit I hate. And that happens even at the gym. Let me do a little candid thumbnail pose. We'll do a smile. We'll do a... Not sure which one I want to use. I'll decide when we do it. But it's just, some guys are working on, or chicks are working on 3 machines at once. There's a gathering. There's a lot of people that just stand around and friggin' talk, which absolutely drives me crazy while they're holding on to a machine. There's people that bring different equipment out of the room where it's supposed to be in and somewhere else to some other part of the gym. And then when they're done with it, they fucking leave it where they just took it. Instead of putting it back, they don't put back mats. They don't. But they're the first one to jump in your life and tell you what you need to be changing about you. You know what I say to that? Fuck off. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be me all day. You don't like it? Get the fuck out, especially in my free time. Sorry, I had to go on a little rant there because it's getting fucking ridiculous. The world we're living in. And that's why I need to just dial in my fitness. Pretty soon, when it's a little bit warmer outside, I won't be doing cardio at all at the gym. I'll be doing it with the weight vest at the park. And that's something I enjoy anyways. Good way to get grounded with life, with everything that's going on in your life. Stay grounded in that space of working out outside, locked in with your headphones, maybe doing something a little harder, walking with the vest with 20 pounds on your back. That's what I do. It is definitely harder than walking on the treadmill, and I can just lock in. All right, shoulders. Try to get my body as ready as possible for Monday because we're going to start hitting it hard in every aspect. For my diet, usually I don't eat till noon. And I've been eating right after the gym at like 10 o'clock. But now, this is a little adjustment in my life anyways. It's 10 o'clock now and we haven't been to the gym yet. So there are some pluses and minuses with going to the gym later. I'm not even hungry yet, but I bet when I get home from the gym, I will be hungry. That will help. Lean back here. That will help with my diet, with what time I started putting food in my body. Because I work at 5 o'clock, so my last meal of the day will probably be like 3 o'clock. And I won't eat all night at work. I won't even pick. Sometimes I'll take a bite of somebody's food, but I'm not going to do that anymore. And that doesn't happen a lot, but I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. And to truly have integrity is to be honest all the time and not white lie at all. So I'd love to tell you I don't ever snack at work, but that's just not true. Is it extremely rare? Maybe once a month? Yes. But does it never happen? Can't say that. I'd be lying. The only thing I have is my integrity. That's truly mine. You know what I mean? Honor, integrity. I own that shit. And I'm a representation of that in everything that I do. So whether it's like you want to hear it, whether you're like, oh my God, judging me because of it, that's on you. But I'm always going to carry my integrity. Always. And I've been shredded. I was shredded last year. And I'm going to be shredded again. Don't you worry, baby. I know that I keep my word. I know that already. So I know what's going to happen these next 45 days. I'm going to work my ass off. And then I'm going to do a reveal 90 days in, show you where I'm at. But we're not stopping. We're just going to continue this. Might even continue this channel just like this every day. Get you fired up about your life. Get you fired up about Whatever it is you need to be fired up about. Gonna wear the Clifton 9s today because we're just walking. But that's what life really is. Really about getting fired up, not letting people in your personal space, not letting other people affect who you are, who you're trying to become. There's a lot, well, I see this all the time now. There's a shitload of haters in the world. If you're doing well or you're happy, they got a problem with that. They want to fuck you up. We're going to work on mental toughness with everything else, and we're not going to let that happen. We're not going to let people in our space, and we're not going to let them define who we are or who we're trying to be. And this is where we're going to get our juice. Every morning, just like this, we're going to get our juice. We're going to fire each other up. Get our juice by getting locked into our space. Knowing what we're about to do to take on the day. Because little things will happen. We'll start out great, and then someone will be an asshole or cut you off on the road or not use their blinker or be, smart aleck with you, or your kid will yell at you, or you get in an argument with your spouse, or whatever it is. Discipline, baby, we're working on that. We'll continue to work on that every day. So that goes with everything we do. That goes with fitness. That goes with life. And I'll be your Jiminy Cricket. You know what I'm saying? I'll be that voice in your head. You're smarter than that. So this is where we get it. This is where we get ready for the day. This is where we get our motivation, get fired up about what we're about to do for our life, why we're doing it for our life, why fitness is important, and how it carries over to every part of you and every part you're trying to be. Hey, like, share, subscribe, and always, as I say, always friggin' take care of each other.